Hi, my name is Emily, and I am part of the PH 109 Epidemiology class. First, I will address the problem statement, which is there is a high prevalence of an annually 6 trillion cigarettes that are consumed, where 4.5 trillion cigarettes are discarded into the environment. According to the California Tobacco Control Program, the prevalence rate of Fresno County is 16.9% in 2016. Cigarette waste primarily consists of filters that are most common form of litter worldwide. It is considered toxic waste to the environment due to the chemicals such as nicotine and the non-degradable cellulose acetate used to make cigarette filters. Cigarette butts are often tossed carelessly on the ground, making their way to waterfalls, to waterways, and ultimately our oceans and beaches. This is important because Fresno is a big agricultural-based community, and these chemicals can leach into our surface water.
Hello, my name is Diana Guzman, and I will be talking about who is affected as well as a solution that has been put into place to help aid this problem. The cigarette butts littered by smokers at colleges and universities contribute substantially to the total quantity of cigarette waste found in the environment. A solution that has been put in place to help aid this current problem comes from the Americans for Non-Smokers' Rights Foundation, who acknowledged that smoking on school campuses was a problem. Today, 466 out of the 4,409 colleges and universities are now 100% smoke-free. Fresno State has implemented the smoke-free campus policy in 2017 in order to improve the health and safety of all students, faculty, staff, and visitors, and hope to essentially help decrease cigarette littering.
My name is Erica Corchado, and I will be discussing the methods and materials that we used. A campus-wide cigarette filter cleanup was planned by a group of public health students at Fresno State. The cleanup recruited undergraduate Epidemiology 109 public health course students at CSU Fresno. This was done through announcements made in class and 8 groups participating in the cleanup. An orientation was held in McLean Hall the day of the cleanup to inform students about how to prepare for cigarette butt cleanup. The Fresno State Epidemiology class on campus was to assure compliance with safety standards. The assigned coordinator, Professor Boyle, provided latex gloves and lavender-scented garbage bags to aid the volunteers in collection of butts, and also a list of locations on campus where greater cigarette butt accumulation has been noted. Each group of volunteers was instructed to pick up cigarette butts from the ground and to take photos of them in their place. Volunteers were told to keep count of the number of butts each group collected, as well as cigar waste, cigarette packaging, and anything else cigarette smoking related. Each volunteer collected as many cigarette butts as possible in a 1-hour period in each specific designated location. On April 19th, 2018, at Fresno State, my group of 5 students participated in the 1-hour cigarette butt cleanup of McLean Hall. In order to cover the entire 338-acre campus, 8 different groups were selected to cover the 8 different location grids on campus. Based on the information provided by Professor Boyle, at the end of the cleanup, each volunteer recorded the number of cigarette butts collected. Each bag was counted to give the total number of cigarette butts collected from the entire campus. Where Fresno State is located in Fresno State County, an agricultural environment with extensive rural and urban environments of about 500,000 people. The enrollments at Fresno State represent approximately 25,000 respectively students. The university has implemented numerous cigarette banning signs in all locations around campus, where the university is still finding that students are smoking on campus and infecting the environment in multiple ways.
Hi, my name is Jessica Pond, and I'm in charge of results for our observation study. So for our results, we created a graph from the baseline data acquired from Professor Krenz. So the results are from a span of multiple semesters. So the dates we took our collection was August 31st, 2017, and then again in September 7th, 2017. And we just recently conducted another collection April 19th, 2018. Our group was in charge of following smoking activities with the collection of tobacco litter. And the location we had was McLean Hall, location number 7 on the locations. You can see from the graph that we recreated that the amount of smoking tobacco litter has decreased from when we first conducted our first
Cleanup?
cleanup collection in April 31st. So for this first one, we had collected 215, and then after the no smoke policy was implemented on Fresno State campus, we collected another batch in September 7th. So you can see there was a small decline of 194, and now just recently we had another collection April 19th, and it has decreased greatly to 130.
Smoking and cigarette waste have shown to have negative environmental impacts on campuses. This is determined from the extensive research and data. Such data was gathered through a campus-wide cleanup of cigarette butts, which resulted in how cigarette waste and smoking activity is a problem on CSU campuses. The accumulation of waste shows that such activity happens consistently. Policies such as Fresno State's smoke-free policy can reduce the harmful impacts on the campus environments that cigarettes have caused. Furthermore, it is necessary to conduct further research and studies to determine if policies on campus are effective or not. This is of great importance, being that on campus there are several factors that can be affected, such as children on campus through daycare, on-campus tours with children from all over the country, and of course faculty and students who are on campus all school year. With all being addressed, this is something that should not be ignored. Although cigarette butt waste has reduced recently, further interventions should be implemented to ensure that students and faculty abide by the smoke-free policies on CSU campuses until future data shows 100% smoke-free activity.